not audible. Like, is it for me only or?
Can you please repeat? You are not clearly audible. Alright, so today we have a PPDT session. I will be sharing the image for 30 seconds. After that, we will having 4 minutes to write the story. So I'll be sharing the image. Okay, is it visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Alright. Time starts. Time up. Stop writing. So I'll be giving 5 minutes. Do not look at the page in which you have written the story. Just mug up the actions and the characters you have perceived.
You are very less audible, Aryan.
Is
Otherwise,
it?
Manish, is it fine for you or it's just me?
I think Aryan is quite audible.
Manish and Shankar, please confirm. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. Samriddhi, I think you have a problem something with your connection.
Okay, then it's a network issue at my end. No problem. Go ahead, yeah. Sorry to
Okay,
interrupt.
no problem. So we will meet at 6:24 for the individual narrations. Till then, try to remember the actions and whatever the character you have perceived in the story. We will meet at 6:24.
Around age 24 years old So Rahul was recently commissioned into the Rashtriya Rifles of Indian Army and he posted in the Uri sector. When he go for the patrolling with his party, he saw a crowd carry stones and they and that crowd starts stone pelting on them. So without engaging directly, he tries to escalate the situation. Uh, so for that, he calmly spoke to the leader of that crowd and urged them to stop stone pelting and try to cooperate with them. And also, he tells that patrolling is for their safety only. So after that, after some having some decent communication conversation, the crowd start pelting the stone. They came near to the spot of patrol. Then the round continues.
All right, so let's start with our individual narrations. We will go sequence wise. Like I'll go first, then Abhinav, then Manish, then Samriddhi, and then Shankar. Also, it is requested that during the individual narration and GD, please turn on your video so that session can be more interactive. Good evening, gentlemen. So I perceived two characters in the picture. First is male of age around 30 years, having a positive mood. Second is also a male of age around 28 group. Uh, uh, Aman was a sub inspector of his area. One day he got to know that in the rally of some devotees, there were some social anti-social elements who were mixed up with the rally to encourage fights among them. He quickly aimed to stop the situation and stop the fight as it can lead to the destruction of property and life of many people. So he contacted the district magistrate office to call some more police force, and he also got to know that from one of his secret police officer that they were the old criminals. They have a history of criminal, so it was feasible for him to identify them. So with the police force, with some old police officers also, he went to that place to identify those criminals. He identified them in this from the starting point of rally and arrested them so that there were no mishappening happened in the rally, and he also sent a unit with the rally so that nothing happened in the future. Thank you, gentlemen.
Guys, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
So, in this picture, I can see number of characters, but the main character of my story is Rahul. So, Rahul, age group of 24 years old, and the mood was positive. So, Rahul was recently committed into the Indian Army, and he was posted in the police sector. So, when he goes with his party for patrolling, we saw there is a crowd who carries stone and try to pelting the stone on them. So then, without engaging directly, he tried to escalate the situation calmly. For that, he calmly spoke to the leader of that crowd to stop the stone pelting and try to cooperate with them. He also tell them that patrolling is for their safety only. And after that, the crowd was remained calm and give way for his patrolling. And after that, Rahul continues patrolling.
Manish, Manish, are you there? You are not audible, Manish. Okay, let समृद्धि प्लीज कंटिन्यू. उसके में कुछ नेटवर्क इशू आ गया है.
Okay, sure. Good evening, everyone. On the picture I shown to us, I have perceived there were many characters. Rajat, age 26 years, is a new mode is positive. Is a serving officer in an Indian Army. So they have come to know that about a landslide situation in Himachal Pradesh. So they got orders to rescue people from there. He, along with his teammates, reached there and assigned his team accordingly and help the people. So they have called a chopper and arranged food and essential items. So they have calmed the people and tell them the strategy, like how they are going to take people, like first aged and children, and take them to the safer place. And they ensure safety for all. They have handled all the people and situation very calmly. Thank you.
I'm audible. Hello.
Yes, 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 yes. You are.
So I perceive group
Yes,
of
you are.
people in a picture. Yeah. So I perceive group of people in a picture, and the mode of the picture is negative, and the action of my picture is clearing the demonstration in a nearby village. So Rahul was an senior inspector in Saraswati village. He was appointed by a senior officer in Saraswati village police station. So his senior officer gave him a task to clear the public demonstration in nearby village. So he take it as an opportunity, and he also took 5 to 6 police officers along with him, and he went to near the village and talked to the members and higher members and asked them why they are doing this, and they are demanded for some things, and he also put some barricades there and talk to each persons and that listen to their demands, listen to their demands, and after that he told them that he will talk to the higher authorities and fulfill their demands and promise them that he will have talk to the higher authorities and make sure that uh, all the demands should be possibly as completed as soon as possible. And by this, he cleared the public demonstration. And at the last, he was awarded by his senior officer and he was promoted to the higher rank. Thank you, guys.
Am I audible, Aaron?
Yes, yes. You are. Go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, gentlemen. What I perceive from this picture is a group of people, mood positive, and central character of my story is Sohan. He is of 18 years of age in the group and mood positive. Sohan is a 12th grade student who is highly motivated to join Indian Armed Forces. But he lacked some resources and he was not that much that he was not having that much resources to study, but he was highly motivated to join. So took the guidance from his senior, who were earlier recommended, and some of his course mates, and his dedication to achieve something and his focus on his goal led him to NDA. His father and his school and his course mate uh, organized a rally uh, to congratulate his success. Thank you.
All right. So let's start with the GD.
So as we seen in the picture that there are group of peoples. So we will take the main character as an senior inspector or something, and he will
So
say that
agreeing with
he
Shankar, I want to
went
add more
to the
points. Or we have already narrated our story, so we can take it as an army personnel, or a sub inspector, or an inspector of the area, so that
yeah,
we can go
instead
with
of
the.
going to the army officer, we can say that he is a senior officer in a police station, and we say that he is appointed for a task in a nearby village to clear the public demonstration. So make that, and he was well done his
Like
task.
adding one more point, like this is a very in the picture we can see that there is a very crowded area, and also there is a metallic road shown, and there was a bus behind the like in the front of police force. So we can say that there were a huge crowd asking for something, like we can go with like this theme only. like they were misled by something, or they were protesting for something.
I
Yeah, we can say
agree with
that they are
Aryan that
protesting
there
for
are
something.
police member, but I think that the mood of the crowd should be positive, that they are celebrating something or they are doing something constructive instead of doing nothing, or instead of doing something negative. The theme of the crowd,
Yeah, we can
the
say
mood
that.
of the crowd should be something positive. Or we can say that the
Yeah, I
police
agree
that
with
here
Manish.
is organizing the crowd and celebrating some festival or celebrating victory of some people.
Like we can go
Yeah,
with like
adding
we
to
can
the
go with
Manish
this,
point,
like
we can say that. Adding to Manish point, we can say that the CM was coming in that area, so he was. There is a lot of crush regarding the CM visit, so we can say that he was appointed for that and to maintain peace and security regarding the CM. So he arranged some barricades near the village, and the peoples were seeing him,
we
and the
can also go with the, like
large.
Aman was a we can make our central character name as Aman. He was the senior inspector. One day he noticed that in a rally some antisocial elements, like I have narrated, mixed with them. So he identified and solved the problem. Like we can go with this theme also.
Gentlemen, it is clearly visible. But it will be going negative way. So instead of anti-socialist, we can say that
Let
CM is coming for the inauguration of a railway station, new railway station, which
let
was
Abhinav
built
speak.
in that village. So
Abhinav
we can
wants
see.
to speak something. Let Abhinav speak.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah.
So I think there is a road.
Make
On the road, there is some stones are on the road. So I think on the listening everyone's theme, I think common theme maybe goes like this: that Aman, who was the senior inspector on that area, and he got to know that there is a illegal building that was constructed over in his area, and he go for that for the demolition of that building. But the crowd starts some stone pelting or some aggressive way, then he try to calm them down by his actions.
Like if we can also go like that, he went for the demolition of that building, and a huge crowd gathered to see the demolition. Like it was a very big building. Like in the recent few months we have heard about the demolition of a big building in our uh, in Delhi. So we can like go with that theme, like there is a huge crowd gathered to see the demolition. So to prevent any harm to the people, he sent some police force.
But it will be going negative way, and we cannot say that there is an building which was using, and he was the qualities of the hero. We cannot add something, right? So we can say that it wasn't
Like
simply and
if
protection demanded by the public.
let Samriddhi speak. Samriddhi, please go on.
yeah, instead of I guess we can someone some anyone of us has mentioned earlier that CMS came for some, so we can include that there's something like CM came to inaugurate something like a medical college or something in a place, and for his security they have you know assigned a few
Yeah.
teams there, and people are
Yeah,
there to
I agree with
be
completely.
the
We
part of
can go
it.
with that because whenever the CM comes or the chief minister or any MLA or comes in a locality, so there will be some people gather in that village to look around this. So there are a lot of people who are came to look the CM. So he was specially coming to the inauguration of the railway station, or we can take any education institution or medical college or anything. We can
Okay,
say that.
so
And when he came,
I agree to Shankar's point. Now we should, I think we should add some actions to it, that how we ensure the security of the CM and how we
Like
can
yeah,
manage the crowd.
he contact the district collectorate office and asked to send some PAC battalions to the city, so that he can place them in the various parts of the city to make a soft movement of the CM's vehicles, so that there were the CM can reach to his destiny without any problem. Like he can
we can
ask
say
for.
that. Yeah, adding to Aryan's point, we can say that he also put some barricades across the road so that the people can
one will come behind the road in between that CM, and it will be peacefully. The CM can inaugurate his function and he can win.
So adding point to this, I think he also consults some traffic police officers for clearing the traffic of that road
He
in which the
also
CM arrives.
consulted local police.
Agreeing with Abhinav, adding one more point, like he deviated the road, like he make the deviation for the local people to not to go from that way from which where from the road from which CM has coming. So all the local peoples have to go to their places by another road or by another route.
According to, instead of
Yeah.
creating deviation for local people, the officer in charge had created a deviation that the route that is safe and less crowded for the CM to pass on. And he also put the barricaded where there were some chauras and there was chauras. He put barricaded and traffic police officers to ensure that there is not a havoc type situation.
Like we can deviate the route, like there will not be a havoc type of situation, like we have seen in our city, like many times when CM comes, most of us have to take another route for our traveling. So we can go like to that they have deviated the road, also deviated the route.
So I think
Yeah, we
there
can
were
say
some.
that he had stopped that road which was coming from other vehicles, and after the CM goes, he opened that road for the public, so the public can also use that road, and they also can feel better, feel happy. So we can say that still the CM they were blocked the road, and after the CM went, they opened that road. So I think we have all of you, all of us added the point in that theme. So we should conclude the story
Yes,
now.
I also think like
So
we have enough points and actions for our common story, so let's conclude if everyone agrees.
so I conclude Aryan to make a comment. No, sorry, I want Aryan to make a comment.
I agree with Shankar that Aryan could.
Agree.
Aryan, can if you can conclude it, please. I will go with Aryan.
Okay, gentlemen. We have come to the conclusion. So our story goes like, Aman was a senior inspector of his area. One day for the inauguration of a school building, of a railway station or a school building, he has to come to his city. So to avoid any havoc situation or any misleading situation for the people and also for the CM, he asked district collectorate to send some PSC force so that he can place those battalions in various part of city to avoid any rush or any type of harmful situation. He also deviated the route for local peoples for the day to take another route to go to their destinations, so that CM can have a softer movement towards the inauguration point. As CM is a very CM is a very highly reputed man. So to not to his time is also very precious. So not to distract his time also, he made the road very clear. This way, he helps he makes the inauguration very clearly, and with this, the inauguration goes well. Thank you, gentlemen. If anyone
So
wants
guys,
to add,
any no can and feedback anyone can give the feedback.
like किसी को कोई point add करना हो तो please go ahead.
I think we should first stop the recording, then we can add some points in
अपना
between.
भैया, आपकी आवाज़ बहुत स्लो है.
I think we should stop the recording of this session. Then we can, after stopping, we can share our points for use.
ओके ओके, मैं टाइमिंग बता देता हूँ तब तक सबकी. सो अभिनव भैया 50 seconds, समृद्धि 40 seconds, Shankar you have taken 1 minute and 30 seconds. And sorry Manish, I can't record your timings. You can see it in the recordings. Okay Abhinav भैया, you can stop now.